Hi, I'm Sue. I've been playing tennis for 30 years and I'm a baseline grinder.
My name's Will. I've been playing tennis for 15 years and my style of play is a counter puncher.
Hi, my name's Austin. I've been playing tennis for 15 years and I like to try and finish the point off at the net.
When I initially picked the racket up, it felt quite heavy in my hand, but actually when I started hitting with it, I was pleasantly surprised. It felt quite clean, quite consistent. I could get a bit of zip on the ball and just generally, yeah, really good.
I really enjoyed this racket. For me, it was generating easy power and I was timing it quite well. I didn't find it too difficult to time. So for me, this was a good racket. This one's for me, it was a little more loose than the other ones. I found it difficult with the other rackets to generate spin in terms of the racket was quite stiff. But this racket was quite light and it allowed me to brush up and accelerate. So I got lots of good spin on this.
On the baseline, I felt like I could hit my backhand really nicely. I was getting a sweet connection when I was finding my shape. On the forehand, it was slightly more difficult. I prefer my backhand side to my forehand side, so I struggled slightly on the forehand to get the shape, and sometimes I just hit a few duff shots because it wasn't particularly forgiving on the forehand side, I found.
Yeah, volleys and smashes were good. Again, I was timing it well. This racket allows a bit more leeway on the sweet spot, so I was hitting the volleys and smashes well with this one.
Yeah, volleys are really nice actually. I found it really easy to volleys. I was finding my spots on the court nicely, getting a sweet connection and moving my opponent around, which is what I like to do.
They felt nice as well. It's not too head heavy, so it felt like I could manoeuvre it around quite easily and hit volleys and smashes very comfortably, yeah.
Yeah, similarly on the serve actually, I enjoyed it on the serve. I felt like I could hit it quite big if I wanted to. I could also hit the kick serve for the second serve quite comfortably. Didn't have to work too hard to do that. It was just quite comfortable on the serve as well.
Well, they all went in, so it must be okay. So yeah, no, it felt absolutely fine. I didn't notice it too differently to the racket I play with, so yeah, no, it felt good.
First serves, I was hitting it well. I was finding it quite easy to generate power with this one. With the racket speed, acceleration, because it's quite a light racket again, I was able to generate more power than the other rackets. So yeah, I like this one.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, really comfortable. I'd be happy to pick this up and play with it.
Yeah, I think this one's perfect for my kind of game style. Defending, counter punching, it's easy to control. So that's what I mean. It's good for the timing of the ball, and you're not trying to generate too much, so it does really well.
Yeah, for sure. I felt like my volleys were super easy to move my opponent around. I could put it where I wanted to, nice and deep. I didn't have to work too hard on it, and I could get into the net quite nicely with my backhand as well. So yeah, I think it would suit my style of play quite nicely.
Yeah, it's got the two different colourways on it. The one green and yellow side, the other blue and purple is quite cool. Yeah, it's a little bit flashy, which is nice.
Yeah, I think it looks really nice, super nice colour scheme. Never seen anything like it before. I think it's pretty futuristic, and yeah, I really like the look of it actually. Yeah.
I really like the colours, but I might get a bit superstitious that there's one colour on one side and one colour on the other side. So I don't know whether I might have to decide which way I want it and choose from there.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. It's a really nice racket, looks good, plays nicely. I think, yeah, I'd happily pay that price for this racket.
Yeah, I think that's comparable to all the other rackets at this level, and yeah, no, it's a nice racket. I think it's comparable and I'd pay that.
Yeah, I think this is a fair price. The model feels good, and then comparable to some of the other rackets are a bit more expensive. This one seems like a little bit cheaper, which is in a good price range.